As part of the controlled release of information regarding UAPs, there's been another green light to give more bits and pieces. 1. Most of this started with Cabinet 33. 2. Elizondo talked once or twice about this and referred to the scenario of Company A getting all the exotic materials, leaving other companies empty-handed. 3. This company has essentially gone rogue, so to speak. The US and the intelligence community are keeping tabs on the individuals more so than the entities/organizations themselves. 4. These individuals frequently move between companies. Currently, they control what could be described as America's kill switch, the nation's first line of defense. 5. The DoD has issued contracts to this company, which operates legally under the guise of supporting this line of defense. 6. Company A is dangerous and have silenced lots of employees in the past, most of which were disguised as suicides. In short, Company A managed to convince the US government to hand over all the exotic materials to create deterrence in case other countries catch up, such as Russia, China, etc. Then they just never gave them back. That tech is essentially being held hostage. This happened through contractual agreements, and most of these contracts are available online. If one were to carefully follow the money and company acquisitions/mergers, you'll find it in minutes. My biggest hint I can provide would be radars. There's a particular type of radar that is extremely powerful, and if any of them were to shut down even for a minute, it would leave the US vulnerable to all kind of potential missile attacks. This campaign is multifaceted, and you will see it unfold over the next few years. Timeline and goalposts are constantly shifting, as usual with the US government. Highly recommend to listen to Elizondo talking about this scenario, Company A vs B. Yes, Elizondo is agency. No, he's not going to whistle blow. No, it's not Lockheed Martin. Yes, Lockheed Martin is in possession of exotic material, but it's not the company in question. The kill switch is scalar anti-ICBM stuff, right? Battelle or SAIC? Oh boy, more Freemason bullshit, of course. Lou is a Freemason, too. What a bunch of cocksuckers. The US military should raid whoever has these materials and recover them by force. What are they going to do, sue the US Gov? They're a rogue company with fucking alien spaceships. The exotic material doesn't actually belong to anyone on Earth. It's so entirely unprecedented the legal system will hang itself over trying to figure it all out. But if Company A is such a danger, they need to have their platforms and weapons removed from their possession immediately, and also have their executives publicly and painfully executed. Lou is a LARPer. Fuck you, buddy. Lou is true. Ericsson. It wasn't at Ericsson yet. During the Falklands War, it was Marconi, but Ericsson eventually got all of it. The QAnon movement traces back to Ericsson, or forward to Ericsson depending on how you look at it. April 1st everything changes. April 1st, the event horizon. I'm not an insider, just a researcher. Pickrell, check the thread. All the pieces are out there. Ericsson, BP, Verizon. Watch the Wallenbergs. The future is coming. A nexus, a convergence point, the event, humans will give birth. When the Akashic records wake up, they will call it the quantum internet. The mesh comes alive, baby, new Elohim. Connect the dots, it's all prophecy. At the name of Jesus Christ every knee will bow and every mouth will confess he is king. Not up, but here is the spoiler. Technology, scalar/longitudinal waves. Lots of disinfo online about this topic, so if you want to dive into it, focus on the mathematical fundamentals, Maxwell's equations. Hint: the Lorentz gauge condition was a mistake and has basically trapped white world physics research in a local optimum. Company, Raytheon Technologies Corporation. Ericsson. Really? Ignore this disinfo. The most interesting part is how this group, connected to Ericsson, is essentially the labyrinth group. The original wingmaker's material was soft disclosure, and probably the closest to the target. Check into the original wingmaker's material. We live inside of a black hole, the Earth is inside. Space is a literal matrix, like a simulation, but real, rooted in and branching from human minds. The NHI need us and want to trap us because their existence is dependent on our reality here, they are rooted in our minds. Time and outer space aren't what we think. Outer space and the past and future are infinitely compressed on the inner surface of the black hole in which the Earth exists, and that is in fact what is called the eighth sphere in occult circles, the inner surface of the black hole in which the Earth is encased. More importantly, this black hole is actually a womb. A barren womb, waiting for a miracle birth. There is only one groom and one midwife, only one way out. The kill switch is scalar anti-ICBM stuff, right? Neither. But Patel isn't innocent. In the late 80s, Thiokol handed over some materials to them. Metallurgy/materials science. Spand and Raytheon? No. But Raytheon did one classified upgrade during an exercise. It's an infamous exercise. Northrop Grumman Corporation. Lidos. Jesus, this is the best thread I've ever seen here. Where were you informed and non-retarded Anons hiding? GEC Marconi scientist's death surrounding Star Wars defense initiative. Ericsson acquires Marconi. On another note, USA 193 and Operation Burnt Frost, what really happened? Future imagery architecture? Thyrotrons and Montauk. What is the mesh? What is the quantum internet? Any US Bay Area Anon see a triangle like that, but with a fourth central light, last night, like 7 p.m. or so. It was flying backwards, flat end forward. Yes and no. The Ericsson acquisition was that of Marconi Corporation. The one to look for is GEC Marconi. Ericsson acquired a subsidiary of GEC. Look into what happened to GEC and find the radars. As said in my original post, it started with Cabinet 33.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile...
The Earth is not flat, it's hollow, and there's Nazis in it. Shit, if that's true, you're probably gonna find me in it. Vibing while we fry Hasidics, ashes in the sky's the limit. I'm just rhyming with it. This is my demented mind and y'all just climbed up in it. Every now and then I can get retarded.
Like, share, subscribe and be sure to check the notification bell. Follow the Atomic Shaman on Twitter at Motel and RV Park. Listen to Paranormal Green Text Stories on Atomic Shaman TTS on YouTube. Catch the live streams of Atomic Shaman Sweat Lodge only on Rumble.